evening, everyone. I'm going to give you a little bit of an update about why I did not post yesterday. I did it on purpose. For anyone that doesn't know, to start out with, my husband and I no longer work a 9 to 5. I am an eBay reseller, and my husband does DoorDash. So I did not post yesterday, and I did it on purpose. Someone left a comment. It made me kind of realize, like, what was going on with my channel, because I was posting every day. I did it like 8 days in a row. I did miss the 9th day. And it seemed like, so I'd post a video, it would kind of start trying to get views, and then when I post my next video, it would kind of get like drowned it out. So I feel like I wasn't giving my videos enough time to grow. Like the algorithm, I didn't give the algorithm enough time to think. So, because I was overwhelming it video after video. So I decided I was going to let the day before the video I did that day, give it some time to go, and it seems to be working. When I went to sleep, I was at like 20 or 21 subscribers. I'm now at 44 subscribers. Here, let me pull this up and I'll tell you. So I'm at 44 subscribers. That video has 303 views, which I know it's not a ton, but it's a lot for my channel. I think the next one that I have is like 92 views, the next highest one I have. My watch time went up crazy, so it's got 303 views, 24 likes, and I have 10 comments. So letting the algorithm think just for a minute really helped my video grow. So I don't know if I'm going to continue doing the everyday, but I am going to be super consistent, like 3-4 videos a week at least. I was just trying to kind of let this video, the previous video get pushed a little bit before I moved on. But anyway, so I just kind of want to give you a little update. I'm very, very excited that my channel is growing. I was in shock when I woke up, and because when I woke up I was at like 34, and I couldn't believe that I gained like 12-13 subscribers overnight, because normally I'd be excited if it was just one. So when I woke up and I had that many more, it's just crazy, and my video the views just keep stacking, and I keep getting subscribers. So I'm super excited about that, so thank you for subscribing. But anyway, I am going to go ahead. This is my picturing area back here. I know it's not pretty, but it works. So I'm going to go ahead and get my picturing done, and then I'm going to do my pulling, and I got some tips and stuff for you guys I'm going to talk to you again about while I'm pulling, and then I'm going to do my shipping, and I'm going to try to give you guys a little more detail, like how much stuff sold for, and how much we made per item, to give you more of an idea of how things work. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because it's almost 3 minutes, and I'm going to get to work, and then I will be back with you in a second. So I know I told you I was going to be picking next, but I forgot to tell you that you guys should get some lint rollers. Like this one, I don't know if you can tell, but there's hairs and lint and stuff on it, so I'm going to get it off. I do think this is one that had a little bit of flaws on it, and it's because I'm kind of at the bottom of my barrel right now, because I haven't been able to source. I'm hoping I can go Tuesday, because we're in the middle of a bad snowstorm, so I don't know when we're going to be able to get out again, but invest in some lint rollers. It's good to have. Okay. Sorry my cheeks are so red. I've been trying to get paint off my floor. My daughter got paint all over the floor, so I've been scrubbing at the floor for a while. But a tip that I just thought of is definitely, if you're doing clothing, make sure you're adding measurements, because it's going to save you so much time, because you're going to get tons of messages like, what's this measurement, what's that measurement. For a pants, I do the bottom leg opening, the inseam, the rise, and the waist. When I get more inventory, I'll show you guys. I'm literally running out of stuff at this point. So, and when I am able to source again, my sales should get better, and we'll be growing my store up again. So I figured we could, do that together, so you guys could see how that works, because my sales have not been great. I think yesterday I only did 105 in sales, so it's not great. The day before, I think it was 242, and I have no idea what we're at yet today. So we're only at 51 today, and it's 7 o'clock, and I also just realized that I'm pretty sure our sale isn't on right now, so I do need to get that turned back on. I do a tiered sale, so like my oldest stuff's on 75% off, and then I do like a 50 and a 30, and then between 5 and 10 for my newer stuff. It kind of just depends on what I'm feeling like. Sometimes I'll do, if it's like close to a holiday or something special, I'll do a little bit higher. I only have 17 to ship today. We've been shipping like over the weekend and stuff, so it's not as many. Normally I have like 35, 40, 45 to ship today, but well, not today, I guess it would be tomorrow because it is Sunday. I normally ship on Mondays, so be somewhere around there. But anyway, I'm gonna get to that, and I'm gonna show you a little bit closer how I pull my items so you can see a little bit clearer than I did in my last video. All right, I'm gonna show you more in detail how I pull my items. It's really, I'm in a really tight area. It's basically like just a hallway right here. Okay, all right, now I already forgot. Trying to get situated, I forgot what, 3426. So, it's gonna be down here. Here, let me show you. Like, this is the start of this one, and then it just keeps going up. But these, it does jump quite a bit because this is my older stuff. So, like, there's 3300 and 3400s just in this box alone. So, then I just keep going until I find, there it is, 3426. These are the bags that get stuck to each other. Ugh. And then there's my item. So then I just take it, and I gotta clean this up. My husband's been taking stuff apart. But anyway, I take it, and I normally have a box right here, and I put it right here. But let me get this situated real quick before I keep going. Okay, I'm out of little boxes, so I gotta use these ones. I got these for free. They were actually like double the size of this, but what I did is I just cut it all the way around, and then I put the flaps, like closed the flaps on the bottom and taped it, and it made 2 boxes. I didn't want them too tall because then I couldn't see the, I want it so you can, you know, see the number at the top. And someone did ask where I got my boxes. So normally I get my boxes on Amazon, but the last time that I ordered them, I only got like half of them or something, I can't remember, and then they weren't sending the other half, but then they end up refunding me, I think, and then I still end up getting the boxes. I don't know, it was a big mess, and I was like really needing the boxes. I think it was boxes and bags that I was ordering off of there at the time. But anyway, then I ended up ordering them off eBay, and they came really quick, and it was quite easy. But I used the 8x8 by 32 box. It doesn't have to be any certain brand. It's just as long as it's 8x8 by 32, that's what I use. You can use whatever fits your needs. I think they have them like 8x8 by even like 28. So if you don't have, you know, the area or the space to put it, so you can use, you know, whatever fits your needs. Another thing I wanted to mention, because I kind of mentioned in my last video about kind of being organized and sorry, my daughter's down here, so she's playing. Being organized and like doing research into your inventory system. I wanted to explain, like, what I did at first is I just pictured items and I was just setting them to the side, and it was causing, like, eventually I realized I needed some type of inventory system. So what I went with first is I just had boxes, and I don't think I have any of them left. It's the boxes that I got them at Lowe's or like Home Depot, and I had them labeled like box A, box B, and then I had like an Excel sheet or whatever, and I had what the item description was and what I had it in. So like the Excel sheet would say, I don't know, Land's End shirt, blue, long sleeve, and then I put box B. Well, ended up causing a big mess because there was just too many items that were similar. So stuff kept getting lost, and it wasn't as organized. Like, I could not fit as many items in a tote or a box because I was using totes. I was using tote bags at one point, and the boxes that I bought from, I think it was Home Depot. It's like their small boxes, and I didn't have them like SKU numbers on them or anything, and it was so hard to find stuff. So then that's why I switched to this method where, I don't know if I can turn you on a tripod. So that's why I switched to this, and then I just have, I got you on a tripod and I can't, I don't got the thing where I can, I don't know, I can't move you, you're stiff. But so I have just boxes like this. I have all kinds of different shelving. I have shelves that I bought, just the plastic ones. I have metal ones. I have ones that we built. I have ones that I just threw together with what I have. So just use what you have. But then I have all these boxes like this, and it goes in order. So I got two 2243, this is my older stuff, 2244, 2257. It just goes in order, and then the next, so once you fill this box up, and then it'll just go in order this in the next box, and then you do the next box. Now, how I do mine is I just go by the shelf, like it'd be this row, then it comes down, it goes this way, and then it goes down to the next row, and it just, I do by shelf, and then it starts again up here at the next shelf, instead of just going all the way down to the end, because it's, I don't know, it's just easier for me. And at the time I didn't have all my shelves, so I've built them as I needed them, so that's just how I do it. I'm about to, oh my goodness, I just kicked you, I'm so sorry. Start picking, but I've been trying to think of, like, when I started, what kind of tips that I could really use then, and like the stuff I was like really trying to research and find. So I'm trying to give you that information. It's been a few years, so it's kind of hard, but if you have any questions about anything, please ask me and I will answer the best I can. Also, I will try to find links to anything that I used, because a lot of stuff I do get off Amazon, and I'll put it down below. I also use GyroPack for, I get eBay mailers with my discount I get on eBay, but I only get 200, and I sell like between around 300, normally 300 to 400 items a month, but it's kind of went down because of my cars going down and stuff. But anyway, I normally buy them on GyroPack, and I buy them at like 1,000 at a time, and I think you can buy up to like 4,000. It's like they have smaller ones, but I haven't done the smaller ones. It's like 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. I just buy them in bulk because it ends up being cheaper that way.
I think it fell out one day and I just...
Oh. He's having trouble finding this. I guess it fell out and he just put it back wherever. He thought it was the right box, but it was the box over next to it, so...
I wanted it to be like you and make it hard for us.
Oh, okay. He wanted it to be like me and make it difficult. Okay. Back to picking. That was you this time, so don't even. So, a couple videos ago I showed you that I had a box fell and I didn't know where it went. I mean, I could figure it out, but at the time I just picked it up and got off the floor and I put it on my bottom shelf that was empty, and I wasn't able to, I was having trouble finding the item, and that's where it was. It was the box that fell. So I really got to get that stuff back, but I don't even know where you had it. He's the one that put it up there weird and it fell, and he was trying to say it was my fault this time, but it was not. I don't know where he had it, but move on. That's how it is. You never know what's going to go on with your reselling. This is American Eagle jeans. I do quite well with American Eagle jeans in my area. I can find a lot of them. Normally I try to stay within like 30 the waist size, like 30 to like 38. The bigger size you can sell, but they don't move as fast, so but that's what I try to stick to. That's what these are. I'm going to move you so we can get to shipping, and I'll give you some more information. Hopefully this video is not too long. Alright, I'm trying to get you guys set up. I got you on the big tripod thing this time, and I had to move my little drawer thing out the way. And hopefully that's a little bit better. So another thing I would recommend, I would invest in, you don't have to do it right at first, but I would invest in getting a label printer. We have the Rollo. We did not start out with that. I had like a cheap Amazon one. I think it was like Fung Lamb brand. I don't know if they make it anymore, but that's what we had. It works. It still works. My mom uses it actually, and we use that for a long time. But we did switch to this because it's easier to make. We make our own SKU number or labels, whatever, and it's easier to do it with this than it was the other. So that's why we switched, and it's much quicker. So. And this is how I normally have it set up. I normally have a small box right here, and then I'll have all my poly mailers. We just recently switched this into the middle because it used to be on the other side of him, but I'm liking it this way. And then I got my stickers right here. So everything's really close, so I don't really have to walk anywhere to do anything. It saves time, it makes it easier, and it's efficient. So the stuff that I'm doing first is going to be my older stuff. It's going to be like the worst inventory. A lot of it was on heavy sale. Occasionally stuff does, like, good things like get left behind for some reason. I don't know why, and they sell cheap. But any other time I'd be able to sell it for a lot more. So I don't know why that happens, but it does. But we're gonna get started because this is probably gonna be an extremely long video, and I don't want to waste too much of your guys' day. So this is the first item. What is it?
$8. Gloria Vanderbilt.
So this sold for $8. After we ship it, I'll tell you how much we made on it. It's just a pair of Gloria Vanderbilt shorts. I almost never pick up Gloria Vanderbilt. It does not sell anymore. I used to be able to sell it. I picked up certain styles and they would sell, but now it doesn't really sell. I did try one new tags, really cool pair of pants. I don't even know if they sold or not, but my mom is able to sell it occasionally, but I can't get it to move, so I do not pick that up anymore. I already put a sticker on it, and I just put it in one of these. And of course, again, I've been all over the place today. I didn't get a thing set up to put the labels in. And I'm turning this way just so you guys can't see the address.
After transaction fees and shipping labels, we made $7.98.
So after the fees and the label, we made $7.98 on that. I probably paid like 50 cents to $1 for these because at the time, my trash can's all the way over there, so I'm throwing stuff. But at the time, the bins price wasn't expensive. Now it's like $2 per pound here. But anyway, I just slap the label on right here, and then I just normally have a bag over here that I throw my stuff into. So this, I probably ripped open to take measurements, or someone asked a question, and that's why it's normally ripped open like that. I always rebag it. But these are Avia pants, Avia pants, and they're extra large. And these have set for a while. So like I said, this is my older stuff that I'm shipping out right now. What do these sell for?
$12.32.
Rebag it. I just roll it down like I would do when I put my SKU sticker on there, and I just put a little thank you sticker on there to hold it shut because I don't want any like liquid or anything to get in here, so I have double protection for these items. Did I give you this to weigh?
No.
So I didn't weigh it, but I'm gonna go ahead and weigh it after. $5.09 to ship this. They sold for what? $12.32. So they sold for $12.32. I must have had them overpriced, I'm guessing. That, or they sold just recently after my sale stopped. If you overprice your items, they will sit. So we made $11.78 on those. About $10 on those, which is not bad, but they just sat for a while. This is a Chico's design. This is a vintage label, size 3. This is linen. Linen stuff does do better, but this did sit, like you can see. I don't know if it had flaw or something. Sold for $6.80. Did I move you? I don't know if you can see. Did you get the weight on that? A whole $3.95 on that.
Made our money back at least.
So this is Maggie Barnes. Of course, I don't know if you can see that or not, but Maggie Barnes. Catherine's, I'm pretty sure Catherine's owns Maggie Barnes. It's another brand. They make, I think, mostly plus size items. It does sell okay. I used to be able to sell them for like $25, but that's if it was like a nicer piece. It doesn't sell for that much anymore, but I do still pick it up in plus size. I don't pick up the plain ones, but if it's something nice or it's like extra or whatever, I will still pick them up. You got that?
For $7.76.
It sold for $7.76. We're still in the old inventory. You'll be able to probably tell when we switch to the new stuff. Don't be looking. Not that you care about their addresses anyway, but you know, you never know. You might get that one their name is B, just the letter B.
Made $6.74.
$6.74. Okay, this is a vintage Lands' End coat, jacket, whatever you want to call it. I don't really pick those up too much unless it's like the newer ones. For $10.88. Some of them can do good, it's just, I think this one was like a small size. And I just don't find them that often anymore either. Uh-oh. With your printer, I'm trying to shove this in here. I gotta get the air out. Here, open that up real quick. With your printers, if they have, I don't know if you can see, the screen's so little, so I can't tell what you can see, but there's like a little, normally like a little rolling thing that pulls your label out. You need to take like rubbing alcohol, clean that up, or sometimes I just take tape to get all the dust off, because if it gets like dusty, it won't pull the labels out and it does weird stuff. So just a tip on that. There's air stuck in it and you can hear it coming out. There we go. See, good to go. We're in a basement, so it does get dusty, so we have to clean that every so often. That's why I like to bag all my items, because I don't want any dust sticking on them, and I try to keep them, you know, in the best condition I can. So like whatever's pictured, I want to keep it in that condition. And that's why I like the inventory system that I use, because before I would just sit stuff down or like sit it over a chair or whatever, and it caused me so much mess. And I do try to get the barcode, and there's like a little QR code. I try to get that as flat as possible, because that's what they need to scan. The name and stuff, I mean, I try to get the whole thing as flat as possible, but if anything's going to be flat, you want to get the barcode and the QR code flat. Did you get the next item? It's LL Bean jeans, women's 10. They sold for $16.42. I really don't pick these up anymore unless it's like plus size. Because they did sit for a little bit. I don't know how long ago we did 8575.
$16.39 on those.
We made $16.39 on these, and I paid like $1 for them. It's like $1.07 with tax. We're in like 10,000, like early 10,000s, like maybe 10,000. 10,065-ish to 10,100. We're around there, so that was 8,500. So, all right, this is Lauren Ralph Lauren. This still set for a little while. It's probably because it's petite large. I do quite well with certain Lauren Ralph Lauren items. Definitely if it's like this one's cotton and wool, but anyway, if it's like cashmere or wool or stuff, it's like specific like plus size ones, or like the blazers can do quite well, like the more modern blazers, they do really well. I'm trying to think. I'm really surprised this one set, but it was a petite size. It's a petite large, and petite does not mean short. I said it doesn't mean short. It doesn't mean like they're just tiny, like extra small or whatever. Petite, it has to do with like the length mostly. I mean, it does pertain to other things, but people just think petite means like it's like extra small or whatever. We made 804 on that. Okay, what is this? Our Talbot's pants. They're linen, they're pull-on. They sold for $18.19. I do still pick these up. I would have paid $1 for these. We made $14.01, so it would have been like 13 bucks, a little under 13 bucks for these with tax. Okay. These are American Eagle jeans. They did sit for a little while, and I think it's because they are size 28-30. When they're like under the 30, I really like 32s, but when they're under 30, they normally sit a little bit longer, unless they're like a really, really good style. Struggling getting my sticker. That's a little sticker thing we made. You know, you just use what you got. You don't have to be all fancy like some of these other YouTubers. They have all the special stuff and whatnot. You don't have to have all that. Just use what you got, make it work, and then eventually, if you want to, you can buy the fancy stuff. I still haven't done it yet. So. We made $6.49 on these. And I probably got these ones at the bin, so it's probably about $1. All right, these look like Levi's. What are these?
Levi's 511s.
These are Levi's 511. The 511 don't do as good for me as like they're like the common one, 505, the 550s. These, they did sell good though. These sold for $21.39.
Probably the color.
It's probably the color of them because they're like a grayish, almost green color. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. She's just talking to herself back there. We made $14.39 before cost of goods. I really don't know at what point I switched over paying $5. But I paid anywhere from $1 to $5 for these. I normally have, we had this thing set up to where I had all my items in there. Hang on, baby. So I had all my items set up into like a spreadsheet, and it would calculate our average cost of goods. So like it would add everything up and then divide it by how many items we had. It got deleted. Not gonna name any names, but it got deleted. So I have to go back in and put everything in there manually. So I do not know what my average cost of goods are right now, at least for last year. And I need to do it because taxes. But anyway. I am going to repeat some of the tips I've given before because there's going to be new people, I'm sure. I do put the label, like when I use these flat rates, I put the label over the seam just so it gives a little more protection so it doesn't pop open. And for anyone that doesn't know, because I'm sure when you're new, I didn't know about them for a while. These are flat rate envelopes. Anything you can fit in here, you can ship for a flat rate. Now, it used to be, it was like $7.99 or something before just to ship these, and it would be that price to ship them anywhere, but they've changed it. And now it's between, it's like $8.68 for us and $9. The further it goes, it'll be like the $9. It would be the flat $9 or the flat $8.68. It just depends on how far it goes now. So they've changed it. It used to be just one price to go anywhere, but for us, where we're at, that's the price. I don't know for you if it would be different or not, but all right, these are Levi's again. They're the boyfriend fit, size 29. They're women's. $15. I took an offer on this. I remember it coming in. The women's Levi's, they do sell okay, but they do not sell for as much as the men's, so I don't pay up for them. I like to get them for $1. $14.16 before cost of goods, and like I said, it was $1 in tax, so like $1.08, $1.07. I think our tax here is still 7.25, unless it's going up and I don't know about it. All right, so what are these?
J. Crew men's tall.
So these are J. Crew men's tall. Tall stuff can do better because taller people have trouble finding stuff. They sold for $17.46. This one regular.
Yep.
I'll tell you what we made on them in a second. Closing already? Closed? I knew it. So we just got a pre-recorded call. Oh my gosh, this is already 20 minutes. They're like closed.
Due to current weather conditions and predicted snowfall. So
we just got a pre-recorded call from our kids' school. They're canceling school. I knew they were going to because it's been snowing for a couple hours now, and it's supposed to snow like all night, and at least half of tomorrow. I couldn't see any further on my app, but I know for sure it's going to be snowing for several hours. So figured, and it's their first day back at school too, so they will not be going tomorrow. So these are Lee. It says platinum label. I don't know if that matters, but it's got the stretchy waistband. I don't pick these up unless they're like bigger sizes anymore. They just don't sell for a ton, but this did sell fast because this is $9.55. These sold for $14.26. And all this stuff I normally get for like the Lees and stuff, I'll get for like $1. How much did we make? Sorry if I'm all over the place. I've been bouncing all around today trying to get so much done. That's why I'm down here doing everything late. My kids have a play area over there and she's playing. My older kids, I let them stay upstairs because they can, you know, keep themselves entertained, but she's too young and she'll get into stuff. How much did we make?
$11.72.
So we made $11.72, so about $10 on those. And these are 511 Tactical. I'm gonna see if I can just put a sticker in that area. Sold for $18. I'm pretty sure I took an offer on them. A lot of my sales are from offers. I don't know if I mentioned, but we do flat rate on the shipping. You can go in and create business. I think it's like business policies. It's been a while since I've done it. You can create business policies and do like a shipping class or whatever, and we do $6.99 for stuff that's lighter, and we do $8.95 for the items that are heavier. I'm sure you could probably look up how to make business policies, but if you can't find something, just leave a comment and let me know, and I can make a video on that. It's been a while since I've done it, but it's not too hard to figure it out. I normally buy a few bigger polys that are like 12 by 15. I think I'm out of them now because I don't need them that often, so I'm gonna have to buy more, and I just get them on Amazon normally because I wasn't using alright, I wasn't using Gyro Pack when I bought them last. That's how long it's been since, you know, I've had to buy them, and I just buy like 50 to 100 of them. And I just have them because occasionally I do have stuff that's bigger. These are 10 by 13. For anyone that wants to know, I normally buy 10 by 13s, and pretty much everything fits in there. Other than, like I said, there's a few items that don't. He's grabbing the rubbing alcohol real quick to get that cleaned up because it's giving us a bit of a fuss. I got that call too. It's only 8 o'clock right now and they've already canceled, so. But it seems like anymore, like it barely snows and they'll freak out and cancel. When I was younger, it was very rare, it seemed like, that they would ever cancel school. We'd have to go. There was one time I remember them canceling. I thought it was crazy because it was so cold, but they do that often. Ooh, I'm at 50 subscribers. I just jumped 6 subscribers. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited I can't talk. I just jumped 6 subscribers since I checked last, before I started shipping. So I'm at 332 views. I got 31 likes, 10 comments, and I got 6 new subscribers, so I'm at 50 now. That's awesome. I don't know, I don't think there's anything on here that you guys can, but I'm like an old lady. I like to stick it up in the thing so you can see it. But that's crazy. Like, it took me like three and a half weeks to get to like 20 or 21, and now I've over doubled that overnight. Well, within 24 hours, I've over doubled that. That's crazy. He's cleaning that up real quick. Hopefully this video is not crazy long because this is at 26 minutes. I'm going to cut out a lot of it for you guys, just like the you know, not the non-important stuff. I'm going to send this to my mom. Hopefully you guys can see okay. I thought my GoPro died. I thought my GoPro died, but I think it just overheated. I gotta quit. We gotta be quick. I don't know. You guys see? We gotta be quick. Okay, these are Sonoma pants.
For $10.80.
They sold for what?
$10.80.
$10.80. They normally sell better, like during the summer. They do really well. The cargo, like definitely the pull-on type, but the cargo ones, they do really good. I think I had these listed low because they were a little more worn or something.
I did believe it said read.
Yeah, it said read on there, and I always put like, you guys can't see my face at all. I always put read in all caps when there's like a flaw to try to get people to look, because people will look over stuff if you have it even right in the front of their face. So I do everything I can to, if there's a flaw in the item, to like point out the flaw. I put it in both description boxes, like anything I can. So how much did we make on that? What did you say?
$10.40.
$10.40 on those. So like a little over $9. I don't know what these are.
J. Jill pants.
Those are J. Jill pants. They look like the pull-on. They were new without tags, and those sold for $20. The J. Jill pants, definitely the pull-on style, they do quite well for me. The bigger sizes and the linen ones, they sell I mean, like, you can get like 30 bucks plus for them. I just accidentally flung that, but we're gonna keep moving, okay?
Jeremy,
What?
14.17.
14.17 on those.
So like 13.
So like 13 bucks. I normally pay $1 for them. These are the American Eagle jeans. I know I took a low offer on something. 15. I've been taking low.
You kept hitting it every
Sorry.
time I got
I've been taking lower offers on stuff because our sales have been slow and I want to keep stuff moving. Yeah, I'm going to make a little less, but, you know, the income will still be, you know, somewhat steady. As soon as I start sourcing again, though, I'm going to show you guys. It'll start going up and it'll be better. I've just went from, like, listing quite a bit every day down to barely anything, and it's, like, the bottom barrel stuff. So, you made $10.29 on these? So we made $10.29 on these.
So like 9.20.
So like $9.29. Might have been less than that, actually. I don't know if I paid $5 for these or not. Normally, I try to get, I like stuff to sell for at least $20 because I try to make over that $10 mark. But I just recently switched over to my higher profit items, so it's going to be, it's weird when you're switching because some stuff still sells lower and then some stuff still will sell higher, so your average is still going to go up, but it just takes a little bit of time. Let me look at see what we're at so far. Well, we did have one more sale, but I don't know if they paid. I do not have my sale going, and it does affect me when I don't have it going. Definitely when if I'm not listing like how I should be. We're still at 51 today. I don't think they paid. We did have a sale. Oh, I'm gonna get my sale going. I'm gonna get my items listed, so that will help a bit. And I'm gonna, it's kind of showing you how you can grow your store better. So once I get sourcing, I don't think we're gonna be able to source tomorrow, guys, and that's when I wanted to. We had a lot going on, and normally I source regularly, but it was just hot mess for a little while, and I could not source. And I planned on doing it tomorrow, but the snow's gonna be bad. I just don't see us being able to. But once I get sourcing, I am going to do a sourcing video, and I will show you the type of things that I'm picking up, so you can kind of get an idea. Now, I'm not perfect, just so everyone knows. I am not perfect, and I still pick up bad items occasionally. I'm only human. I try not to. I've gotten a lot better at it, but occasionally I do still pick up dud items. So, and sometimes I still miss flaws. Like I don't know if it's like this where you're at, but our lighting in the Goodwills and thrift stores is crap, so it's so easy to miss stuff. Well, that's probably going to be all for this video because I feel like it's quite long and I've been kind of all over the place. I do plan on making a listing video for you guys eventually to show you how you can list a little bit quicker. Because when I first started, like, I remember listing, I think it was like 20 items or something, and it took me 6 hours. I was like, I do not know how people do this, but I've learned a lot of tips and tricks, and it takes me maybe a minute to list. Sometimes it takes me longer because I have kids and they stop me, but a minute per item to list, and I normally can picture items in under 2 minutes depending on what it is. But I think that's going to be all, guys. I don't want to keep rambling. I don't want to take too much of your time, but very thankful for 50 subscribers. Thanks for anyone that subscribed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.